A very warm welcome to our end of week news bulletin. I trust that you have been well. My name is Sergeant Patience Asambu. The KDF Weekly Bulletin is a show to keep you updated on events undertaken by the Ministry of Defense over the week. And in today's bulletin, 25 MIB presented with presidential and regimental colors as Kenya marked 60 years of independence. The Ministry of Defense feted for transparency in financial reporting. Kenya Defense Forces troops aid in child delivery on Jamhuri Day. And in sports, Kenya Defense Forces participate in International Military Sports Council Athletics Conference 2023. To start us off, His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, presented both the presidential and regimental colors to 25 Mechanized Infantry Battalion during this year's Jamhuri Day celebrations held at Uhuru Gardens National Monument and Museum as the country celebrated 60 years of independence. Take a look.
Prior to the presentation, His Excellency, escorted by the Chief of Defense Forces, General Francis Ogolla, inspected a guard of honor mounted by the 3 KDF services. The clergy led the consecration of the 2 colors, and after that, the President presented the colors to the color officers in the presence of the CDF and the 3 service commanders. In his address, the President commended security agencies for enhancing peace in the country and degrading actions of terrorism and other security threats, stating that the national security apparatus has remained a strong shield against terrorism, crime, and insecurity.
Our forefathers made huge sacrifices to win for Kenya the freedom we celebrate today, and the generations that followed have made their contributions progressively to bring our state, society, and economy to what it is presently. We gather today to express our gratitude, celebrate their legacy, and contemplate our contribution to accelerating future progress.
Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya.
Following the celebrations of Jamhuri Day on 12th December 2023, and in recognition of distinguished and outstanding services rendered to the nation in various capacities and responsibilities, His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, conferred awards and honors to the Chief of Defense Forces, General Francis Ogolla, general officers, senior officers, service members, and the civilian staff from the Ministry of Defense. We congratulate all the Ministry of Defense personnel for this recognition of their outstanding services. From us, Hongera. Still on Jamhuri Day, Kenya Defense Forces troops under Operation Maliza Uhalifu in the North Rift region marked the 60th Jamhuri Day by assisting a woman in labor pains at Mukutani Military Camp in Baringo County. Janti Lesupen, a 20-year-old expectant mother, arrived at the camp in an advanced stage of labor, prompting the military medics to intervene. Despite the challenges posed by the limited resources at the regimental aid post, a field medical facility, the dedicated medics managed to facilitate a safe delivery, and 2 hours later, Janti gave birth to a healthy baby girl weighing approximately 5.5 pounds. Following the stabilization of both the mother and the newborn, they were transported to Marigat District Hospital by a Red Cross ambulance for postnatal care and vaccination. Mukutani location faces a significant medical facility challenge as the entire location lacks a health center facility. The previous health center facility had been shut down due to insecurity and vandalization of the building. The Ministry of Defense has been feted for prudent use of resources, accountability, transparency, and integrity in financial reporting during this year's Financial Reporting Awards and Gala Dinner held at a Nairobi hotel. The Defense Ministry was ranked first runners-up in the Ministry's department and agencies under the International Public Sector Accounting Standards Cash category during the award ceremony. Leading the ministry to receive the award was the Principal Secretary, Mr. Patrick Mariro, accompanied by the Vice Chief of Defense Forces, Lieutenant General Jonah Mwangi.
The Financial Reporting Award aims to enhance accountability, transparency, and integrity in compliance with international financial reporting standards and other disclosures on governance, social and environmental reporting by private, public, and other entities domiciled in East Africa. This year's award, whose theme was utilizing technology and innovation to enhance transparency of sustainability, governance, and financial information, attracted 856 entities in over 23 categories.
Commander Kenya Navy Major General Jimson Mutai made a command visit to the Kenya Navy base Manda Bay as part of his end-of-year tour to Kenya Navy bases and formations. During his visit, Major General Mutai was taken on a tour of various ongoing projects at the base. Major General Mutai addressed the troops where he emphasized discipline as the pivot for a professional force. He urged the troops to remain vigilant, especially during this festive season, since security threats spike in such periods. He also used the opportunity to convey his message of best wishes to the troops during the end-of-year festivities. Deputy Army Commander Major General David Tarus received more troops of the Kenyan contingent under the East African Community Regional Force at Embakasi Garrison, Nairobi. Speaking during the event, Major General Tarus welcomed the soldiers back to the country and lauded them for their stellar efforts in stabilization of the eastern part of the Democratic Republic of Congo. He further appreciated the expertise and conduct they maintained under the East African Community Regional Force mandate, stating that this enabled them to achieve their objective in their area of operation.
The Deputy Army Commander also noted that the Kenyan contingent is and will continue to exit the eastern region in an orderly manner as the mission transitions. The exit is in line with the directive of the 23rd Ordinary Summit on East Africa Community Heads of State held on 24th November in Arusha, Tanzania, where the decision not to renew the East African Community Regional Force mandate beyond 8th December 2023 was made. Accordingly, the Kenyan contingent is effecting the decision by withdrawing KDF units gradually as it prepares to hand over the area it has been protecting.
Karibuni nyumbani. Ningependa pia kuwashukuru for the wonderful work that you've done out there in DR Congo. Of course, we understand what we have gone through for the issues of DR Congo from 2022 when we started doing the campaign plan ya kwenda DR Congo and then the deployment, alafu mukaondoka into a country ambayo hamjawahi kufika na mukaenda mukaclimatize, mukafanya kazi vizuri na mukafikisha kazi mahali ambaye tunasema kwamba ilikuwa ni kazi mzuri.
In a remarkable demonstration of international collaboration and goodwill, the Indian Navy, Kenya Navy, Lamu County Government, Department of Health, and Mombasa Eye Hospital jointly conducted an eye medical camp at King Fahad Hospital in Lamu Island. Hosted at Kenya Navy Base Manda Bay, the medical outreach was carried out by medical experts from Indian Navy ship Sumaitha, Kenya Navy, and complemented by professionals from the Mombasa Eye Hospital. The outreach program targeted not only eye screenings and treatments, but also awareness sessions on preventive eye care practices, emphasizing the importance of regular checkups and early intervention for maintaining good ocular health. Elsewhere, the Kenya Army Corps of Signal officers and service members paid a charity visit to Mama Elizabeth Children's Home in Korogosho, here in Nairobi. The Children's Home benefited from a donation of assorted foodstuff, sanitary supplies, clothing, shoes, and other utilities. During the visit, the commanding officer, Corps of Signal Battalion, Lieutenant Colonel Maximila Lucite, noted that the donations they had shared with the children will be towards supporting them during the festive season. The commanding officer further thanked the founder of the children's home for sheltering the needy and providing basic needs for them, which will help them shape their future. The children's home provides support for over 60 children and extends its support to the entire community. Kenya Naval Training College graduated its 16th batch of junior naval officers enrolled in the Junior Officers Executive course in a ceremony held at the college's grounds. The chief guest, Commander Kenya Navy Base Mtongwe, Brigadier Peter Chelimo, commended the graduates for successfully completing the 6 months rigorous training and achieving a significant milestone in their careers.
During the ceremony, Brigadier Chelimo urged the junior officers to utilize the newly acquired knowledge and abilities in their various deployment areas in order to conduct their duties professionally. The training is aimed at providing officers with basic nautical knowledge to prepare them for the general navigation, ocean navigation, maritime warfare, ship handling, and simulator training during the 6 months of training.
Lieutenant General Otavio Rodriguez de Miranda Filho, Force Commander for the United Nations Organization Stabilization Mission in the Democratic Republic of Congo, hosted members of the Kenyan contingent at his office in Goma to celebrate Jamhuri Day, marking Kenya's 60th anniversary since independence. The Force Commander delivered a message of appreciation and gratitude for the unwavering commitment of the Kenyan troops deployed in the UN missions across the world. Take a look.
Lieutenant General Otavio underscored the vital role played by the soldiers in upholding the ideals of freedom, peace and security in the context of international peacekeeping missions. He also paid heartfelt respects to the heroes who bravely fought for Kenya's independence, highlighting the profound significance of their sacrifice in shaping the nation's history. This moment, he said, emphasized the spirit of freedom that both the past heroes and present-day peacekeepers embody.
Moving on to sports, Kenya Defence Forces has joined the global community at the International Military Sports Council Athletics Conference 2023 in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. Among the topics covered are the future vision for universal military development, sports medicine, and the effects of climate change on athletes. The conference also emphasized on the newly utilized equipment and tools in military sports science, as well as the comprehensive physical readiness and its role in enhancing the combat performance of all armed forces. With 139 member nations, the International Military Sports Council is one of the world's largest multidisciplinary organizations, uniting athletes, coaches, and enthusiasts from across the globe for a dynamic exchange of knowledge, experiences, and sporting excellence. As we mark the end of the year, the Chief of Defence Forces Season's Greetings message will be released on the 18th of December 2023 through the Kenya Defence Forces social media platforms and the Ministry of Defence website. We will also be broadcasting short features on the Ministry of Defence activities over the year during the week. We welcome you to watch. Now on to our notices. The Ministry of Defence wishes to notify general public that the Ministry is in the process of disposing casted vehicles, equipment and boarded general stores through the public auction. This is in accordance with the Section 165(1)(c) of the Public Procurements and Asset Disposal Act 2015 and Regulation 188 of the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Regulation 2020. The auction invites all potential bidders to participate in the sale. Thank you for watching. We look forward to your feedback via our official social media handles and your viewership next Friday for the KDF Weekly Bulletin. I am Sergeant Patience Asambu. Goodbye.